Hey everyone, welcome to my review for the 1517 to Paris. It was directed by Clint Eastwood and it's about three young men in the military on a train in Europe on their way to Paris, and a terrorist pulls out an AK-47 and is about to start shooting people up inside the train, and the three men in the military on the train stopped this terrorist just in time before the whole crisis became a tragedy. And so, and that's pretty much what the movie's about. So, by the trailers, it does seem like this could be a kind of a good movie or whatever. But unfortunately, Clint Eastwood making this movie into a film was, I have to say, was really not a good idea because so here's the thing. The biggest issue with this movie is a very long, boring story that really doesn't have anything to do with the main part of this movie. Like it's just like showing like how these three like it shows like these three soldiers like there's like a 30 or 40 minute like 30 or 40 minutes of the movie they show time while they were in middle school and show that they were like friends and all that, and it's like, what is this doing for the story? Like I don't understand. But so it's like, it's just, but it has to be, but they have to make it long enough for it to be a movie. But then I mean it's one thing to see something of what happens during their childhood, but but then once when they get older and then they like graduate from high school, then they're in the military, then they're like, yeah, okay, then they've seen like some of their training, and then they're like hanging out at places, and it's like, what is this doing? Like, so yeah, most of this movie was a snooze fest. Yeah, like I said, this movie, it would have been best if this movie wasn't made because like, I mean, the only thing that has to do with this move that has to do with the main part of this movie is the main part, because like throughout most of this movie, it's it's showing like these three men during in their past, during their some time of their child life or childhood, and then showing how they got in the military, and then just hanging out till their tragedy happens. So yeah, that's not really what we want to see in a movie that shows heroism. So, but yeah, and Clint Eastwood chose to cast those three men who actually, like the three actual heroes. He chose to cast those three men into this movie, and of course these are not really well trained actors, but so of course it's no surprise to say that the acting in this movie was not very good. It really wasn't. But the blame is really to be put on Clint Eastwood, because I mean he came up with this idea to make this whole movie, and now we have a movie, but which is kind of an awkward situation for like these three men to show like a whole story of them, and it's like, and then like some of the kids acting who actually are of course actors, like I don't think their acting was that good either, but like I said, like when you get to, so I do kind of like how they actually show like the whole main part of the whole thing that happens on the train that made them heroes. Like most of that was actually shown in the end, but throughout most of the movie or whatever, they were kind of like showing parts like a minute part of on the train, and they're going back in time. So it's like just little bits of the main part of the movie, and then they show the rest at the very end. That I thought was that I did I that I thought was kind of that I thought was kind of a good idea, but but for the most part, this movie was really boring with some really bad acting, and like I said, this is by far Clint Eastwood's worst movie I've ever seen. I mean, and he's directed a lot of movies that I have not seen, that I've never seen before in my life, and maybe I will watch more of them. But yeah, the 1517 to Paris. this is not a good movie. Like I said, it shows a message, a true message of great heroism, but making a movie of this was pretty much a mistake. So I'm gonna give the 50. The 1517 to Paris. Yeah, this is not a good movie. You don't need to waste your time with this. I'm gonna give the 1517 to Paris a D plus. So yeah, that's my review on the 1517 to Paris. So thank you so much for watching, and tell me, what did you think of this movie if you saw it? So comment below and tell me. And like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.